Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about trademarks, which can be fairly exciting. We're going to talk about it in the context of when you're serious about doing it. And the reason why is because a lot of people will do, I think I'm ready, or, I'm going to wait until this, or they just have a lot of hedging reasons. And I don't completely understand those. But I mean, aside from cost, there's really no good reason to not get your trademark for your business. We're going to talk about that, and hopefully you can understand why it's so important to get your trademark for your business. Before we get started, though, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Taylor Darcy from Think Legal, where I help you create the business of your dreams. So welcome. I'm very excited that you're joining me. If you're watching this on the replay, feel free to leave comments below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please make sure that you do and hit that bell icon so that you know when we go live, because we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday, except for holidays. So tune in, and we'd love to talk with you and answer any questions that you might have. Let's get started. The number one reason, if you're serious about getting a trademark, now is the best time than ever. Technically, yesterday or the day before was the better time, but right now, today is your best time. And here's why. The reality is it's not a quick process. It's not something you just apply for and it happens right away. It is minimum approximately 6 months. It takes just 3 months for the attorney that's going to review the trademark to even be assigned. That's how backed up they are. You don't want to wait until it's too late. And then there's other reasons why, but perhaps even more important than the USPTO backup is that until you start the process, you can't claim that your logo, text, whatever it is that you're trying to trademark, you can't claim that it's protected yet. And so you're running the risk that someone could steal your intellectual property and apply for the trademark first and then end up hurting you later. And it does happen. So keep that in mind, is that it really does. There are trademark trolls, there are patent trolls and copyright trolls. And unfortunately, they will do this to unsuspecting businesses that will try to get that from them by registering their different intellectual property first and then charging them a bunch of money to transfer that over. And it's technically illegal, but if they do it in the right way, they can get around it, get away with it. And then you have to spend way more money than if you'd have just done it faster. And it's always less expensive today than it is tomorrow. Money has more value now than it does tomorrow. So keep that in mind, that you want to now, today, not next week, not next year, is the best time that you want to apply for your trademark. The next thing that you want to remember is that if you want the best results possible, you really need to hire an attorney for it. And I don't mean that because I'm not saying that because I am one, but when I've seen other people apply for their own trademarks, they tend to mess something up and it costs them more money and time to fix it, or you're not properly covered. And that's the definite worst case scenario, is you don't want to register your trademark and then not be covered because you did it incorrectly or the wrong classification, or you spend the money trying to get it trademarked and then you get denied because you did something wrong, and now you have to go spend the money on an attorney to fix it and do it right. So these are the very important reasons and why you want to make sure that you're doing that you're hiring an attorney. Again, it's about being not penny wise and pound foolish, but really spending the money and doing it right so that it's done right and you're not getting screwed somehow along the way. The next thing is that you keep in mind that trademarks are typically registered for the USPTO. Now, states can register trademarks, but they don't supersede federal. So they might be cheaper and it might be quicker to do through the state, but they really aren't giving you the protection that you're looking. A trademark is meant to build a national brand. It's meant to make people see your brand. Think Coca-Cola, think Pepsi, think Apple, think different trademarks have different meanings, right? And yeah, you might never need federal protection, but it's always better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Because once you register in California, then you would have to still register federally, versus if you just register federally, then it's good in all 50 states, which means someone can't knock off your brand in another state and get the money for it. So that's why it's so important to focus on the federal, not the state. It is possible. And that leads me to my next point, is that state trademark representation isn't that much better than if you just are registering your name with the Secretary of State in an LLC or corporation. Why? Because it shows that a use in time. And that's really what a trademark is doing, is you're getting this protection in order to create a point in time that says, after this point, you can't use this without my permission some way. You really want to make sure that state registration is minimal or not worth much. And so save that cost, spend that on your federal registration, get your Secretary of State throughout, and better bang for your buck, if you will, in order to make sure that you're getting properly protected on this. Keep in mind, the purpose of a trademark is to protect your brand. And really that can only be done nationally. And that's why you want to focus on that. If you have any questions or comments or would like to discuss this further, feel free to leave them below. I get back to you fairly quickly. If you need anything else, remember we do go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11, except for holidays. Take those off, but otherwise I'm here, and please stop in and hopefully I can help you with your legal questions and get you taken care of. So have a great day, and I look forward to meeting with you soon or talking with you soon, and talk to you later.